Warmly welcome to Exploring Miracles. I am exploring the lessons in the Course in Miracles by reading them one by one, parts of them, and doing my best to reflect on the text as I go. And we have come to lesson number 123. I thank my Father for his gifts to me. Today, let us be thankful. We have come to gentler pathways and to smoother roads. There is no thought of turning back, and no implacable resistance to the truth. A bit of wavering remains, some small objections, and a little hesitance, but you can well be grateful for your gains, which are far greater than you realize. And I say yes to that. Yes, there might be some hesitations now and then that, I don't know, it comes up. But that's okay because we are traveling soothing road and easier road now as we are going ahead in this wonderful book. Paragraph 2. A day devoted now to gratitude will add the benefit of some insight into the real extent of all the gains which you have made, the gifts you have received. Be glad today in loving thankfulness. Your Father has not left you to yourself, nor let you wander in the dark alone. Be grateful. He has saved you from the self you thought you made to take the place of him in his creation. I think we all can recognize ourselves in that. Give him thanks today. So this is a lesson. This is my reflection. This is a lesson of gratitude. And I'm from Sweden. We don't celebrate Thanksgiving as a tradition. And I know the Anglo-Saxon world does that, and it's a beautiful, wonderful holiday way to really be together and be in gratitude. So for the secular part in the world, it might, as it was for, I'm talking about myself, it was for a long time in my life, gratitude was being polite, saying thank you for something. And I remember on my 36th year or something, a friend who was reading A Course in Miracles and was a bit more insightful than I was. She said the magic is in gratitude, and I didn't get it. Luckily, I did later, and I see the magic and the very high love in the feeling of grace and gratitude, being grateful. Paragraph 3. Give thanks that he has not abandoned you and that his love forever will remain shining on you, forever without change. Give thanks as well that you are changeless, for the Son he loves is changeless as himself. Be grateful you are saved. Be glad you have a function in salvation to fulfill. Be thankful that your value far transcends your meager gifts and petty judgments of the one whom God established as his Son. Listen to this. God has established you and me as his son, as his daughter, as his child. So gratitude is something that is in us when we know that, when we have opened ourselves to that is what we are. There can be nothing but gratitude and light in us. You don't even have to think this on, and I lower myself immediately. I feel when I think I've been given this and I'll be grateful. No, it's a way of being. It's wonderful. Actually, this comes to me as I read now. It's all some epiphany. Paragraph 4. Today, in gratitude, we lift our hearts above despair and raise our thankful eyes, no longer looking downward to the dust. We sing the song of thankfulness today in honor of the self that God has willed to be our true identity in Him. Identity in Him. We have our identity in Him. That's wonderful. Today, we smile on everyone we see and walk with lightened footsteps as we go to what is appointed us to do. And we do not go alone. When we meet friends, we meet them with the attitude of gratitude, and a friend is also me. And even as we got acquainted with in lesson 122 that I read yesterday, an enemy is also a friend. I don't have to be together with so-called enemies, but when I think of so-called enemies, I do it and surround this person with the same light as I do with a good friend, because then the three of us and the whole world will be healed. We are in paragraph 6 now. I will take the extract from this paragraph. When we are grateful, then we become a messenger to each and every one and the whole world. That's why we open ourselves now to this awareness that gratitude is. Gratitude is the truth of us. It's finding the truth about everything. And what happens then, I will read some beautiful sentences here. For he would offer you the thanks you give, since he receives your gifts in loving gratitude and gives them back in 1,000 and 100,000 more than they were given. He will bless your gifts by sharing them with you, and so they grow in power and in strength until they fill the world with gladness and with gratitude. So we receive and we give, and we know by now that what we give, we also receive. We receive what we are. And we also attract what we are. And these are my words. Maybe they are from this book or somewhere else, but I think it's beautiful. You attract what you are. So we are grateful. I'm closing the lesson now. Paragraph 8. Receive his thanks and you will understand how lovingly he holds you in his mind. And we are holding him loving in our mind too, right? How deep and limitless his care for you, how perfect is his gratitude to you. Remember hourly to think of him and give him thanks for everything he gave his son, and that he might rise above the world, remembering his Father and his self. And this last sentence, that he might rise above the world, that is you and me. Because we are the Son and we are rising above the world, remembering our Father and our true self. Thank you very much for participating. Thank you for stopping by. It's of great, great value to me And I'm grateful for that too. See you soon.